Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today, I'm popping in here eating a donut, but give me 1 minute and we'll get right to organizational behavior.
1 minute later.
What exactly is stress or the stress process? Well, that's an excellent question, and let's talk about it. So the first stage of the stress process is called alarm. This would be if I was carrying my entire box of donuts to the car, like I definitely wasn't just doing, and almost dropped it on the ground because I have zero sense of balance and I was trying to juggle 2 drinks on top of it because I got one for me and one for my brother, and I was biting off more than I could chew, which is totally just an example. But if that were to happen, that would be the alarming process of stress. The second step to this process is called resistance. Now, in this example, resistance would be doing a ninja monkey move and trying to catch one drink with your foot so that it wouldn't explode, but then getting your sneakers covered in coffee and trying not to be super embarrassed because there's like 5 cars in the driveway line, and yeah, just kind of responding to the situation itself would be the resistance factor of this process. Now, the last and final step of this process is called exhaustion, and that's when you get in your car and say, wow, I'm stressed out and overwhelmed, so I'm gonna eat one of those donuts and drink coffee and maybe a little bit of my brother's coffee because he's never gonna know, and also I've never tried the mocha kind before. These processes are also evident in the workplace or workforce that you find yourself in. For example, if you have a lot of ambiguity in the initial stages of a job and people aren't being clear about your tasks or performances that need to happen, and there's just not a very organized or put together training process, then that can produce a lot of stress. Conflict is another biggie that can influence the stress level of an individual within a workplace, and that can be between coworkers, bosses, specific customers and employees, conflict with your work style and that job itself. There are a lot of different ways this can manifest itself. Finally, another common cause of stress in the workplace is overload. So this is if you are buried in tasks that you're not able to accomplish, and there's just not an appropriate level of tasks being given or assigned to you. So how exactly, as a boss or an employer of these people, can we avoid stress that they might experience within a workplace? Well, first of all, you can be super duper clear about the tasks that you give them when they're initially hired. Even throughout the process of them working for the organization, it's important to clearly state what they're responsible for and prepare them adequately for those responsibilities that you have given to them. A boss should also avoid conflict and overload as much as possible. This could be through the way they treat employers or their fellow coworkers, and also not assigning people more than they think they can handle. It's important that they are checking in and being just accommodating and understanding of the personal and work balance that their employers have to juggle. Is stress completely avoidable in a workplace setting? Probably not, but there are ways to avoid it and just reduce it as much as possible. It's very valuable as a manager or a head of any branch of an organization to be looking out for those ways that they can avoid stress that people might be experiencing. There is a healthy amount and type of stress as well. For example, encouraging your employees to work towards a promotion or a new position or a raise, anything like that. It might be stressful for the employer, but it is healthy and motivating for them, and it really drives them to their highest potential and is overall beneficial for the organization. So there you have it. That's a little overview about stress within a workplace pertaining to organizational behavior. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit your post notifications. Your girl really appreciates it. Tune back in for more content. I love you all. Peace out and have a great rest of your day. Also, shout out Dunkin' Donuts for making a super scrumdiddlyumptious frozen hazelnut coffee. If you're stressed within a workplace, this will alleviate it. I'm telling you. I mean, get a good boss, get a good organization, but when in doubt, hazelnut frozen coffee. word on the street has it that it's not even called Dunkin' Donuts anymore. It's just called Dunkin', like, bro. I just got donut all over my white shirt. That was really smooth.